Now, admittedly, I am a little bit obsessed with Breaking Bad, but for months now I've been particularly obsessed with the idea of whether Walter White deserves redemption. I think the question of whether Walt deserves redemption is interesting in itself, but it raises other questions that are even more interesting to me. Like, Walt has done evil things, but does that make his self evil? What exactly is the nature of the self? In other words, who is Walter White? So the show starts off as the story of why good people do bad things. In the beginning, he's Mr. White, which is like saying Mr. Purity, and names on this show are super important. Like Jesse's last name, Pinkman. Pink is what you get when you add the color of violence, the color of blood, to white. Or there's Saul Goodman, whose name literally means pray for a good man. And for the first couple seasons at least, in spite of his many terrible deeds, we do pray for our good man Walt to get the money he needs to help his family, which seems to suggest that we, the audience, believe that a self is not formed by actions, but by intentions. But it's not that simple. From that first episode, Breaking Bad uses this mirror imagery to convey the idea that there is some kind of a split in the structure of the self. And I thought for a while, oh, Breaking Bad is like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde story, but I don't think that's actually right, because Dr. Jekyll couldn't help but turn into Mr. Hyde, and Walt's transformation, his metamorphosis, his mutation, it's totally voluntary. Or at least I think it is? In a strange way, Breaking Bad kind of reminds me of the British documentary series Up, which revisits the same group of British citizens every 7 years throughout their lives. Watching Breaking Bad, I feel a sense of both wonder and terror at the idea of destiny. Are we who we are, like, just from birth? Are we the captain or the captive of our own fate? Breaking Bad seems to suggest that we are, like in the deepest possible sense, the accumulation of all of our choices, and the process of becoming evil is a process. After all, Breaking Bad's very first image is that of an empty man waiting to be filled in or waiting to be created. So I don't know, maybe Walt's like incredible omnivorous ego always made him kind of bad, and he's just broken worse. I guess the thing that haunts me is if we are choosing moment to moment to create this thing that we call ourself, what is the thing inside of us that is doing that choosing? Who is tipping the scales toward our own inner Mr. White or Mr. Heisenberg?
That is a thought that is gonna fester.
As for redemption, I don't think Walt deserves it, but I have to admit that part of me still hopes he receives it. Having said all this, I am not at all sure who Walter White really is. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments. Is Walt evil? When did he become evil? What possible redemption can he have? And do you think Hank is gonna kill him?
I'm pretty sure Hank is gonna kill him.
Thanks for watching. I think we also get addicted to the idea of who we will become if we create this perfect thing that's